Hi guys! Welcome sa SIP9. In this video, itutuloy natin yung series natin on proof by mathematical induction. So napaliwanag natin yung details ng mathematical induction in the previous video, kaya hindi ko na uulitin ngayon, no? Well, to simplify yung na-discuss natin sa previous video, para ma-prove natin that statement is true by mathematical induction, dalawa yung gagawin natin. Una, show that P sub 1 is true. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Ibig sabihin nito, you show that if n is equal to 1, the statement is true. Number 2, you assume that P sub k is true. So you let n equals k and you assume that it's true. And then you show that P sub k plus 1 is also true. Pag napakita mo yung dalawang yan, yung number 1 and number 2, then you can conclude that P sub n is true for all natural numbers n. So yung n and k natin dyan, natural numbers. No? Now for this video, sasagutan natin itong question na ito. Prove that 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus n is equal to n times n plus 1 all over 2. So pwede nating itry yung a few cases. No? For example, if n is equal to 1, so 1 equals 1 times 1 plus 1 all over 2. So yung left hand side natin ay 1 and yung right hand side natin ay 1 plus 1 is 2 times 1 is 2 divided by 2 is 1. So true siya for n equals 1. No? For n equals 2, pwede natin itry ulit. So magiging 1 plus 2 siya, yung left hand side, and then yung right hand side natin ay 2 times 2 plus 1 divided by 2. So yung n natin, remember yung n natin ay 2 and n. So ito yan, yung dalawang n natin. Sa left hand side ay 3 at sa right hand side natin ay 3. So true siya for n equals 2. No? So i-prove na natin. So for our basis step or base case, ito yung P sub 1 natin, di ba? This means that n equals 1, di ba? And if n is equal to 1, dito sa ating statement, isa lang yung number natin sa left-hand side. Yun yung 1, di ba? And yung sa right-hand side natin, yung n din natin ay 1. So that is equal to 1 times 1 plus 1 divided by 2 if we substitute. Calculating the right-hand side, we can easily see that 1 is equal to 1. So ibig sabihin, P sub 1 is true. Yung number 1 natin. Number 2, yung ating inductive step. So ano sabi sa number 2? Assume P sub k is true. So anong gagawin natin if we assume that P sub k is true? Ang ibig sabihin naman ito ay we let n be equal to k. If we let n be equal to k, ano mangyayari dun sa original equation natin? Yung n, papalitan natin siya ng k, di ba? So magiging 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus k is equal to k times k plus 1 divided by 2. Kita niyo yung pagkakapareho. Pinalitan lang natin yung n ng k, no? Because we let n be equal to k. Now we need to prove that P sub k plus 1 is also true. Ano ba ini-expect natin plug P sub k plus 1? P sub k plus 1. Ibig sabihin nun, yung last term natin ay k plus 1, di ba? Yung sa P sub k, k yung last term natin, di ba? Tapos k din yun nandito kasi n equals k nga. So pag nag P sub k plus 1 tayo, ibig sabihin yung left hand side natin ay 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus k plus 1. So ito yung k plus 1 natin, di ba? Yung last term kasi nagdagdag tayo ng 1. Ano mangyayari dito sa sum? Remember na at P sub k plus 1, we let n be equal to k plus 1. So ano nga saan nga yung n, di ba ito? Itong dalawa, tsaka ito. So okay na tayo dito kasi nandyan na yung k plus 1. Ang ini-expect natin na sum ay yung k dito magiging k plus 1. So ito magiging k plus 1 siya. Ito magiging k plus 1. Tapos may plus 1 ka pa dito, di ba? So plus 1 and then divided by 2 pa rin. So magiging this becomes k plus 1 times k plus 2 over 2. No? But ano ito? Dapat nandito siya, di ba? Which means na sum dapat siya nito. Since the left-hand side and the right-hand side are equal. Ibig sabihin, we need to show that the sum of this is actually equal to this. Okay? So, tignan natin. So, this is equal to, now notice that this sum is actually the same as this sum. And since sa equation na ito, sa n equals k, this sum is actually equal to this sum. Ibig sabihin, pwede natin itong isulat as k times k plus 1 over 2. Okay? Well naman silang dalawa, di ba? Pero may natira pa tayong plus k plus 1. So this is plus k plus 1. And adding, rational expressions ito. Anong LCD natin? 2 at saka 1 yung denominator. 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1 times the numerator, that's k, times k plus 1, plus 2 divided by 1 is 2 times the numerator, 2 times k plus 1. Now, if we multiply k and k plus 1, in the numerator we have k squared plus k. And if we multiply 2 and k plus 1, we have 2k plus 2. And still the denominator is 2. This is equal to k squared plus 3k plus 2 divided by 2. And when we factor, ano ang factor ng k squared plus 3k plus 2? That's equal to k plus 1 times k plus 2 all over 2. Which is exactly this expression. Diba yun ang gusto nating mapalabas? So ano nangyari? We assume that p of k is true and we have proved that p sub k plus 1 is true. And ibig sabihin nun, this means that if p sub k is true, then p sub k plus 1 is also true. And ano sabi? Pag na-prove natin yung dalawang yan, pati yung p sub 1, this means that the statement is true for all natural numbers n. Therefore, p sub n is true for all natural numbers n. And this completes the proof. Pero medyo ayusin lang natin dito kasi parang wala tayong text dito. Pwede natin ilagay dito na to show that p sub k is true, we have, yan, pwede na natin ilagay yan para mayroong transition from the assumption. Alright, so napakita natin na this is indeed true for all natural numbers n. So kahit ano yan, kahit gaano kalaki yan, 1 million, gusto nyo i-try nyo i-substitute yung 1 million. True yan kasi na-prove na natin. That's it. Maraming salamat. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. We will have more examples in the next videos.